Have you ever thought, why don't I feel as happy as I used to? Like, our life doesn't suck. Nothing has gone terribly wrong with us, but somehow, day by day, we just feel less joy. We are less happier now. We are less present. And the weird thing is, if you think about it, you won't be able to put your finger on why is this happening. You also may not be able to figure out exactly when this started happening. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what's causing this, and will share with you a 4-week plan to fix this without having to give up screens or delete apps or locking your phone away. We are going to do this in our real environment. We are going to do this while we are running our life as well. Now, I've been in this myself, and for the longest time, I assumed this was life. I thought this is what it means to be an adult. You just, over the time, start feeling less and less happy. I wanted to know why, and what I found totally changed how I understood my brain. It totally changed how I used to see myself. It was coming from all the screens around us. We'll get into that in a minute. But I searched everywhere for a proper plan to fix it. Not just social media, but all of it. The binge watching, the constant scrolling, the content rabbit holes, the mindless consumption, and the constant refreshing. But I found nothing that addresses all of it. So I built and followed a plan for myself. And since then, I have shared this plan with a lot of people who have benefited from it. Now, before we dive in, here's what's actually happening with us. Our life hasn't gotten worse. In fact, with technology, with all the advancements today, our life has actually gotten better. However, we are used to giving our brain too many tiny dopamine hits throughout the day. Every scroll, every refresh, every autoplay resets your dopamine baseline level, and it keeps increasing it higher and higher. And because the dopamine baseline is already that high, things that used to feel amazing, a good meal, time with your friends, a quiet morning, now they start to feel flat. Everything is still the same, but because your brain has been overstimulated with easy, cheap rewards all day, anything that does not give us instant reward does not give us happiness. Let's fix that today. Here's the blueprint. Week 1 is all about laying a strong foundation. And before you do anything else, we're going to lock in 2 things. One is finding a strong, measurable, personal reason. Why do you want to do this? Without a strong why, we are not going to be able to make long-lasting changes in our life. Yours might be your relationship, your kids, your health, your sleep. And the second thing is to get somebody on your team. You can totally do this alone, but having somebody else do it with you, like a partner, your child, a friend, is like having an accountability partner. With those 2 things locked in, we're going to start this first week by doing 4 things. First thing, we're going to observe our screen time. Go to your phone's screen time app, find out what is your current screen time? How many times on an average you pick up your phone in a day? And what are the top 5 apps that you use on your phone? Write them down somewhere. That's your actual data. Now, right next to it, write down your targets. How much screen time and number of pickups do you want to have by the end of these 4 weeks? Next, you're going to set up a mental rule that you're going to keep. It's like no phones in the bedroom, no checking phone within the hour after I wake up, no scrolling or watching any screens while I'm eating. Wherever you think screens are impacting your life a lot, that's the area you want to take control over. So make your rules around that. And then we're also going to redesign your phone in this first week. Turn off all the unnecessary notifications. Next, you're going to remove all the non-productive apps from your home screen. We're not logging off or deleting all your accounts. We're just removing them from home screen so that instant temptation to open them is gone. And then comes the harder ones. Turning your phone on grayscale makes a huge difference. You start choosing when to use your phone and what to do when you're on your phone. That shift from automatic to intentional, that's where your power lives. And finally, introduce one real-world habit into your life. It can be anything: reading, journaling, walking, running, exercising, learning an instrument, pottery, painting, anything. Sky is the limit. And it doesn't need to be hours, 10, 15, 20 minutes of something real that you do with your time by yourself without a screen makes a profound difference into your life. That's it. That's your first week. That's your foundation. Observing your screen time, setting yourself some targets, having a mental rule that you will hold yourself accountable to, redesigning your phone so you set yourself up for success, and starting an actual habit. These will be the foundation, the cornerstones of your entire plan. Now, when week 2 arrives, we are going to start introducing some mindfulness into our life. And mindfulness is not sitting on a mountain meditating for hours. Mindfulness is merely the act of living in the present moment. Mindfulness is just doing one thing at a time. That's it. It's as simple as that. Your brain has spent months, years doing multiple things at once. We have always trained it to have a second, a third stimulus constantly going on. We are eating while scrolling. We are walking with our headphones. We are watching TV while also checking our phone. That constant dual stimulation makes it feels like stillness is uncomfortable. It's boring. If we are doing just one thing, it's wasting time. This week we are going to reverse that. Here's how. 5 minutes of breath work first thing in the morning. Doesn't have to be anything complex, just box breathing, just deep breathing. Anything is fine. Eat one meal a day without a screen. Go for a walk without your phone. These are not big asks. You can actually do all of them. However, we can start with doing one of them, at least one mindfulness activity in your day. And it doesn't have to be only just these three. There are a lot of other ways you can invite mindfulness into your life. We want to be able to sit for a few moments without having to reach for external stimulation. Then comes around week 3, and week 3 is where we include movement into our life. Now, if you already exercise a bit, that's amazing. But if you don't have any kind of exercise in your regular life, we are going to introduce some of that now. Now, you don't need a gym membership or circuit training. Just going out for a walk, just going out for a run, just getting some weights and doing some weight training at home, stretching at home, yoga at home. When we start looking after our body, we start respecting ourselves. Exercise is one of the most powerful natural dopamine regulator we've got. When we do this over time, it actually reduces our dopamine's baseline level, which means we start seeing happiness in little things. And the cheap dopamine hits that we get from our scrolling start to feel less and less satisfying. That's the reset you're after, and it will come around week 3. And then comes week 4. That's when you build out your routine. This is where it becomes permanent. By now, you've had 3 weeks of low screen time, increased mindfulness, and increased movement in your life. You now know what it feels like. Week 4 is about ensuring that that feeling becomes a part of your lifestyle. We are going to build a daily routine that matters to you, that you will design for yourself. Your daily routine will look completely different to mine, and it must. Maybe you're not the reading, meditation, journaling kind of person. Maybe you're more outdoorsy than I am and you like to go on hiking. So that can be in your weekly routine. The point is not to copy someone else's routine. The point is to craft your own, which gives you enough time away from screens so you can reset your happiness levels. So you can start finding joy in real things, because you're not addicted to your phone. You're not addicted to social media. You are addicted to the feeling that it gives you, that tiny dopamine hit of easy rewards. Start with week 1. Start with finding out your why. Start with finding a partner for you. Lay a strong foundation. Invite mindfulness, movement into your life, and then build yourself a strong routine. If this reframe helped you, please share this with somebody else who might be stuck with a dopamine detox that is giving them some impractical advice that doesn't fit their life. And have a good time with it, because that feeling of feeling happy again in your life, it's worth all the effort. I'll see you in the next one.